All right. We are Toucher and Hardy. You can watch us on YouTube. Subscribe to 98.5 The Sports Hub on YouTube. Danny Roche asked a very uncomfortable question to Drake May during OTAs. Dan, what was running through your mind, Mr. WBZ's own Dan Roche?
Morning, Fred, Hardy, John. Congrats on the new gig.
Yeah, go say it again.
Thank you, Dan.
What'd you say?
I just said good morning to you all, Fred, and good morning. Congrats to Adam on the new gig. That's all.
Man, he's going to be the host over there at WROR Light Rock.
Nice. You're golfing with Bob today. Awesome.
I am. You've been listening to the whole show. Yes, I am golfing. I felt obligated. Just so you know, Bob, if you're listening.
I like Bob.
I like Bob, too. He's a friend of mine.
You have a very staccato style to your speech this morning, Dan. Everything all right? You all gacked up? You've been blowing rails all night? What are you doing?
Ready to go play golf yesterday, Hardy. It was nice. So, I'm good and ready to go.
Okay, so take us through the thick question to Drake May.
Yeah, I got duped a little bit there, Freddie.
You got duped?
Me being the idiot that I am, the naive one, I was watching practice with a member of the media, and we were watching Drake May, and we were actually watching the whole practice and what have you, and then I just said, hey, Drake, he looks a little bit like thicker. He looks like he's put on some weight, but good weight. And she said the same thing. Yeah, he looks good, especially like in person. You can see him. She was at an event with him, I guess, a couple days before, and said that you can notice it, especially in the face and what have you. So I said, yeah, but I said if you ask him about being thicker, it just doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? It just doesn't sound respectful. So she said to me, well, you could always say, thicker with two C's. That's the urban slang or what have you. So I did not bother to look it up. And it caught me off guard after I realized what I had asked him. So I apologized to Drake May, and I've moved on from it. So there you go. That was pretty much it. So me just being the usual naive idiot that I am.
All right, Dan. So you got, as you said, duped a little bit. I felt for you in that moment and still do. I had a similar experience at a equally watched event when I was introducing players from the New England Revolution. And they were coming out, and there was one player in particular who I was trying to pay a compliment to, and I said, oh, this guy, he's built like a linebacker. He doesn't look like a soccer player. And I could see him give me a weird look when I was bringing all the players out, and afterward he came up to me, he said, that was really messed up, man. What's the matter with you? I said, what? I said, you're all jacked up, you look like... And come to find out afterward, he's very sensitive about his weight because, a lot of soccer players are, almost waifish, and he is a sturdier built fellow.
Oh, poor guy.
I know. And but I felt bad about it. And just like you were, Dan, you were trying to pay him a compliment, but it wasn't taken that way.
But I also think, social media plays a part in everything we do nowadays. And
No, it was just you screwing up.
That too, but I'm fully aware of it.
Yeah, this happens in 1920 too. It's the same thing.
Well,
you're an ass,
exactly, right? But you ask. I like to ask questions. I like to get my story the way I want to do my story for TV and what have you. So I ask a lot of questions, and you're going to have some good questions. You're going to ask some bad questions, and that was a badly phrased question. So what you do is you apologize to the person, and you move on. I'll see Drake at his charity softball event Sunday night at Polar Park, and I'll say something to him, apologize, and move on. So it's just part of the business.
I was going to say you have not yet apologized to him personally.
Through the back channels, I did. So
okay.
That's all.
All right.
All right. So who played the prank on you? Someone was trying to get the best out of Danny.
No, I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus.
Well, we know it's a woman.
Yeah.
So you let that out of the bag.
Yeah.
Was it Karen Green?
Yeah, that's the first person I thought of.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Karen. I won't throw anybody under the bus. You know what I mean? So don't need to do that.
Well, why not? They threw you under the bus.
Yeah, but no, I don't think she necessarily thought I was such an idiot that I would turn that around.
Did she know you at all?
At Drake.
Does she know you? Well, of course she knows you're an idiot.
Well, okay, yeah, then you're right in some respects. But,
hello.
Yeah, So.
Oh, Danny, I'm just having fun with you. It wasn't even that embarrassing a question. I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, I've heard from people all over the country, believe it or not. So.
Oh, wow. Well, you should really look into that. You should really start reading those, all of them, because they're how people feel.
A buddy of mine from L.A. just texted me last night, said, good question. Just ha, 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 ha.
Well, listen, it's the best kind of thing. You can't get in trouble for it. So,
no, I know,
good.
Right?
Yeah, so good. And good.
But it was good to see football again, Fred. It was nice to be out there watching the Patriots, so I learned a lot.
Yeah, okay, what'd you learn?
I just liked it. Was looking at the offensive line and who was where and what their wide receiver groups, reps looked like. Pop was leading the reps, so we'll see coming up on Monday, right? Monday, June 1st, we'll see that, what happens with Antonio Brown, and then Dobbs, getting our first look at Dobbs.
AJ Brown.
Sorry, yeah. So
yeah, you're still flustered from the question. Now, how did you think Vrabel handled his press conference?
Fine. I mean, it's like, how many ways are you going to ask him, right? A question.
Except not asking him, because the question is like, is there a part of you that regrets originally denying what was in those photographs?
Right. But I don't know if that's a proper question at a football conference on day one of OTAs.
I can tell you why it is, because you're almost doing him a favor.
Yeah,
and he
I
did
get what
miss
you're
that.
Saying, Fred,
yeah.
But I just don't feel like that's. I don't know if Pats fans that's what they're dying to hear from Mike Vrabel.
I can assure you they are.
That is the number one topic, Dan.
Well, I think it's a topic, but I don't necessarily think that they look at Mike and say, "Oh man, we got to know, we got to know, we got to know." I think we've heard him what he had to say.
But he's never said. The only thing we've heard him say is deny it. Like everything else has just been kind of vague about his family.
Well, but we also learned that he missed the day of the draft, and that was a pretty big significant thing for him and his family. So,
which makes that a football issue. And so, the best thing for him would be just to admit that he did it, and then there's nothing anyone can say, because any new information that comes out just is confirming what he's already admitted. Do you understand?
I guess I'm different than you, Fred. I don't really care, from the sense of I think it's the owner's decision to gather what he wants to gather and make a decision on Mike. And then
but it's a public perception
it's a public thing too. But I also feel like I don't think it's his personal business. I mean, I give the guy break. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes.
No one's saying mistakes. That it's that he did anything terrible. It's just that you mentioned that it's his personal business, but he missed the day of the draft, and he also came out during that press conference and kind of dismissed how important that third day of the draft is. Which I don't know was the smartest thing to do, because, as you know, Dan, you could go through the Patriots roster right now, and there's plenty of starters that were taken after the third round of the draft. And, there's plenty of starters that were undrafted free agents, which is something that's usually handled the last day of the draft, right? Like they contact kids that weren't drafted right away.
But I would think that Mike had a significant amount of say in all that stuff.
So we've heard that he has all the say in that stuff, that it ultimately comes down to him.
But Fred, if you work with somebody and hand in hand, and you know them really, really well, and you've known them for 20 years, and you have to go away for something, that decision, that person that's with you is going to make that decision.
But that we're talking about, right?
Elliot Wolf and Ryan Cowden.
But we're talking about two different things. You're saying that it was. I'm not saying it's unfathomable that he missed that day. I'm saying there's a difference between it not being like this terrible thing and also saying the person who missed it saying it doesn't really matter. Do you understand the difference between the two things? Like, you're talking in absolutes, and I agree with you. Mike Vrabel didn't do anything to me. Ultimately, I don't go home at night and worry about Mike Vrabel and if he had an affair. But It was a major international news story. And the thing is, he denied it at first. And I don't think it would have been this big a story if he would have denied it. And I don't think and certainly if he would have admitted it, pictures of them getting a boat, pictures of them in a casino, pictures of them at a bar. Don't raise I'm not paying for them, certainly, if I'm a publisher, because he already admitted it. So that's that. And then you talk about, well, of course he has people that he trusts to do the third day of the draft, and I'm not debating that. It's just that when he talked about it, he kind of dismissed the importance of him being there.
I think if he had to have do it all over again, he would have said something different, or he would have.
Okay, fair. Well, that's all I'm asking.
Right? But I also think, Fred, too, that in this situation now, it's football. You know what I mean? It's like the Stephon Diggs thing with the boat thing before the season started last year. He addressed it as best he could. Have said, "I'm not really going to talk about it," and he moved on. And
but he didn't
watch Stephon Diggs have a good season. So I think people care more about what's going on with the football field with the Patriots.
They do,
than they do.
Right, of course. And once the season starts, Patriots fans are going to care much more about people. Patriots fans care, no doubt, much more about A.J. Brown becoming a Patriot than they do about Mike Vrabel. But you just pivoted off the original point was that you said you agreed that he wishes he probably would have addressed these things differently, including dismissing the importance of him being at the third day of the draft.
Not only that, the way he dismissed the whole Rossini thing and the way he dismissed it, that was something that fans are not happy about either, all things considered.
Well, I just think it's maybe if not only the fan. And Dan, I'm not saying it's your obligation to ask about this. I'm not saying like you're a bad reporter for not asking about it at all. I'm not even referring to you. Take yourself out of it. I'm just saying I'm just talking more like what would be in the best interest of Mike Vrabel. Because as soon as you just say like, yeah, that was a mistake. It just say that was a mistake. And then as soon as you do that, then Dan, you're right. Any question that's asked at a press conference after that is like, I already admitted it. Like, what do you want out of me? Like, what do you want? Money? What is it to you? I did it there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, that's why, PR is PR. Some people, do it right. Some people don't. And I think, like I said, if he, could take a mulligan, he might. So
do you think that I should be in the PR business?
No, Fred.
No. You don't think that I got good ideas?
No, you get, people go away from you. Look at Adam. So
it was a very quick response.
How did you know Adam's leaving because of me?
I know things. I hear back channels.
All right.
Talk to Adam.
You've been reading Twitter?
No, talk to Adam.
We text a lot, Dan and I.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's my Fred-related confidant.
I know you two are thick as thieves.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you liked what you saw over there at OTAs?
Yeah. Yep. So
what did you see on the offensive line? You mentioned that. I mean, anything interesting in terms of interchanging or anything going on?
No, it was interesting to just watch the new formation, So you see Elijah Vera-Tucker, who you're high on, Fred, work kind of sparingly. They had another kid, Rupsich, who was with Mike in Tennessee at left guard, and then to see Campbell at left tackle, Owenu, and Moses and Lomu switching out on right tackle. So it was just a new formation, different to see, and we kind of go forward from there. So I liked it. It was good to see, and I'm just kind of now, this for me is just a time to start to watch these guys as much as I can and see what happens and get to know them. So,
do you think there's any way Lomu doesn't start when the season begins?
Yeah, I can see right away maybe it's Morgan Moses, and to go from there. And then I think as we go through camp, I think you may see, as Mike said the other day, you might see Lomu at some left tackle spot, but I think it's Will Campbell's to certainly hold and with what happened with his injury and everybody had a tough game against Seattle. I think it's his position to hold. I wouldn't take it away from him, at least going into the season. And then you got to see how Lomu is, see how he develops, see what they get their hands on, and see how he works out. So I think going in, I think he's the initial starter, and Moses, out of what he was able to do last year and has been a good veteran for this team, I think he does the right tackle side, and then they go from there. So
I'll tell you
good.
what.
The other part was good just to watch them back again. It was good to see football, and I think they're going to be very good, if not better than last year as far as the team looks right now. Wins and losses.
You're saying they're going to win the Super Bowl. I understand.
Yeah. But I just think that it was good to see them again. It was good to see the defense. The defense certainly looks like it's got some. It'll be good again. So,
when Vera-Tucker's arm falls off eventually this season, and when Vera-Tucker's arm falls off this season, and they don't have a left guard.
No.
Okay.
They got the kid Rupsich.
And they don't have a left guard.
Yeah.
And they move Will Campbell to left guard, and they move Lomu into left tackle. What do you think all the Patriots beat writers are going to have to do in order to eat the crow required from them dismissing entirely the idea during the season, after the season, during the playoffs, that Will Campbell would play any position other than left tackle?
Well, it's the mea culpa, but again, until it happens, there's nothing you can really look at other than to say, does he look like he could be a guard? Sure, but like I said, I think going in, you got to go with him at left tackle and give him every opportunity to become a left tackle in the National Football League. It's why he was chosen 4th. Mike Vrabel has a lot of faith in him, and I give him the job to start. So if he does switch, Fred, then maybe it's best for everybody. And
well, he would switch because it's best for everyone. I'm just questioning.
All of us in the media.
Everyone dismissed it.
I mean,
well, it would be. Well, I don't think they'd switch his position if it wasn't best for the team.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying until it happens, I think you give him every opportunity to be the left tackle, and I think Mike's going to do that. So
I'm just saying, if it happens,
if they ever make that switch, then yeah, then maybe we were all wrong. Maybe we were all wrong that this kid wasn't ready to play left tackle. But I'm not going there yet.
Yeah, you're reeling from that question. You're a little antsy today.
No, I'm not. I'm fine, Freddie. I'm great. I'm in a great mood. We've got 5 local college baseball teams starting in the playoffs today. Everything's good.
Mm-hmm. Milo won an award. Do you want me to send it to you?
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good for him.
I'll send it to you. Would you? Okay. I won't send it to you if you don't want it.
No. Just send me a pic. That's all.
Okay.
I thought you were going to send him the award.
That's what I got out of that, too.
Yeah, he's going to put it on his mantle.
My son wasn't there to pick it up.
Did you hear how legitimately excited Dan got when you told him that? Like, even more excited than he usually is? Like, that's a real friend right there.
Dan texts me at least twice a week about my son, and I appreciate it every time. Dan and I are friends. He hasn't treated me like one on the phone today.
I'm just going to say there's some uncomfortability around you two today for some reason.
I didn't do anything to Dan.
Dan, am I wrong about this?
No, not at all. At all. It's just like, this is what sports radio is all about, fellas. Having opinions.
Yeah, not from you so much. I
dink.
I like you nice.
I love you, Fred.
I love you. I don't know why you're being so mean.
I'm not being mean at all. Why was I mean? I respect your opinion.
No, you don't. You said I couldn't be a PR person. I'm just playing with you, Dan. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on, and we all love you, Danny. And you're on WBZ television.
Yeah, hey, you know what we have starting June 27th?
What's that?
On TV 38, the Cape League Game of the Week.
Oh, Jesus. How much did you push for that thing?
Oh, I'm excited. Our general manager, Chris Giugiaro, told me, and I was like, yes.
Is he going to let you call a game?
They're going to let me do whatever I want to do. It's a matter of time, how much time I can commit to going down there for the games.
But, Danny, when it all comes down to it, time is our most valuable resource, and you got to devote your time to do that.
Yeah,
that's as
I'm going to
friend.
find a way.
Less than a month. Less than a month from now.
Yeah. Thank you, Fred.
As a friend, you got to do that. You'll regret it if you don't.
We've come full circle.
It'll be a highlight of your life, and I'm not being sarcastic.
No, I'm excited for it, so it should be fun.
How long have you been asking for that, to have a game of the week like that?
I mean, just like 20 years.
Okay.
They got to let Danny Ballgame call one of them things. But I worry he'll be too critical. Is my problem.
This kid stinks. He doesn't have it.
Look at this field. Look at the people sitting on the berm over there.
I guess that the whole idea that these guys are would-be major leaguers is out the window. All right. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it.
See you, fellas. Congrats, Adam.
If you got any Quaaludes left
Talk
from
to
the 60s, take one because you're
love
freaking
y'all.
out. All right. We love you, Danny.
I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out. Leave me alone.
Okay, we will. Thank you, Danny.
Dink.
Bye. I don't know why I pulled you guys down. I just meant to pull Dan down. Didn't even have a thing for him. He was acting weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was a little strange.
I'm telling you,
morning.
I noticed it at the very beginning. There was very halted speech pattern from him today.
Like I think he thought we were going to attack him for that question, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, just put
and he kept double talking me through the whole thing.
Put a little cloud over the whole conversation. It was weird.
No, Danny's going to text me. Don't you worry. I'll get a text from Danny here in the next 2 minutes. All right. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh. You know, I got an idea for a bit. The email bit. We should do the email bit. It's a great idea. Let's do the email bit.
We are Toucher and Hardy, and do we have emails for you? By the way, Cane's Donuts, Dropped Off Donuts, they're doing World Cup donuts now through the beginning of the World Cup matchups. So there you go. There you have it.
Did you look at them? What do they look like? Are they decorated in festive World Cup colors? What makes them World Cup donuts?
I would imagine the name.
Nothing.
I don't know. Dan did just text me. Love
There
you,
you
Fred.
Of course.
You sent him the award?
No, he didn't ask for it. Yeah, I'll send it to him.
Well, he said he wanted it on the air, so I think you can send it to him.
Well, I brought it up. It's up for him to ask now.
Can I share an email since I'm on the mic?
Do you want me to do the sponsor, or do you not care anymore since you're leaving?
Nice.
By all means.
Nice.
You know, you used to always be on my ass about the sponsor.
Who is this?
It's funny, when they dropped off the donuts, he's like, strangely, they left donuts for us. And I'm like, well, they don't leave donuts for people, Adam, that are getting promotions. Like, you know, like if you're looking for gifts, my friend, you've come to the wrong place. I mean, you're getting a promotion. Gifts are given to those who are retiring or losing jobs.
Keep your job, exactly.
Well, no, the gift is you got a promotion. It's a positive for you. So I'm not giving you anything.
I'm not asking for anything other than this sponsorship read, please.
The email segment is powered by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been hurt in a car or work accident, you got to get Glassman. Don't just send an email. Call all sevens at 617-777-7777 or visit gottagetglassman.com. Yes, Adam.
Yes, this is from Jeremy, who writes, can you please send out the specific details on Adam's new gig, station, show name, start date, etc.? I'm looking to put together a futures bet on Kalshi about the next station, either flipping format or going under, and I want to make sure I get the details right. No reason betting it goes under before he gets there.
Well, the company's stable. All right, go. What's the information? Tell them. It's your chance to promote. It's
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
It's like
Once.
when Stern was going to Sirius.
One time.
yes.
For a year.
A year and a half, really.
Yeah, just let him go on the air every morning
And promote
and
it.
tell people to stop listening to terrestrial radio and go to Sirius.
Yes.
And by the way,
instead.
call it terrestrial radio, too, which isn't even a term. Just
Right.
allow that to be branded
Make that up,
terrestrial radio.
and it's still 20 plus years later is around. Yes, I'll be co-hosting the morning show down the hall on WROR with LBF.
That's right.
Mornings.
When?
Starting Monday.
Well, no break at all.
No
Quick
break.
turnaround.
There's
Bam,
not a
gone.
lot of pre-prep that has to be done, let's be honest. They're playing tunes like there's no tomorrow.
Mark emailed in, subject line, did WROR file for bankruptcy yet? Just kind of like a preemptive filing. And don't forget to get yourself some sugar-free gummy bears and have yourself a weekend. Yes, that is in reference to the fart doctor that we had on earlier this week.
Oh, this is an interesting discussion. So, and we can...
Yeah, and he says the sugar-free gummy bears, for some reason, cause more flatulence than any other food.
Yeah, he said it like the cat who ate the canary, like as if we would know, but we don't study farts like this. But, okay, so here's the deal. We can discuss it further on Monday. But we are receiving 2 fart measurers. Like, remember he said he was going to... We only really wanted one for Nick, so one's an extra one. So we have to figure out how to deploy the second one. Now, we could put it on someone like Bird, or we could, because one's on Nick.
Maybe we put one on Nick's oldest child and see if farts more, Nick or his kid.
Yeah.
I'm wondering just the legality of someone who can't consent participating in a scientific study.
We had that discussion yesterday with the intern, and we're like, you can't wear the fart thing because you don't technically work here. So.
Yeah, so it's going to be a deal. I mean, it doesn't have to be someone who works for the show. I mean, it could be... No, it has to be someone who works for the company, genius.
He said Zolak.
Oh, no, Zolak won't wear it, he already said. Plus, he'd break it and he wouldn't wear it. Like, you know, like he wouldn't take it seriously. It needs to be taken seriously.
It's science.
Yeah. Maybe we could get Adolfo to wear it.
Aha! I like that idea.
It's really good.
That's a good one.
I would say Adolfo or Rick. I can't decide between the two. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, another responsibility. Another weight on me. This thing weighs half a gram. It's pulling me down. I'm trying to push you guys to be more mature. You know, I wanted you to do Advanced Metric Tuesdays because of the alliteration.
We just need you to wear this fart monitor for a week.
Yeah, but Advanced Metric Thursday, alliteration. It rolls off the tongue.
I did.
Now I got a fart.
I did receive an email from a local PhD who is in a similar field as Dr. Brantley Hall. He works at Tufts, and he would like to help you guys digest, his word, not mine, the data as it comes in, so I can put you in touch with this gentleman as well.
The guy's piggybacking on someone else's research here.
Well, I think he's just excited about the opportunity to explore the farts.
Sounds like a fan who just wants to get involved. Doesn't sound like an...
This guy's legit. He's a Tufts.
Yeah, but my point is, I mean, you got to respect the research of somebody else. You can't go steamrolling in and become a part of it.
Wait, he's doing a fart thing too?
No, he is just saying he's a fan of he was listening to the show. He enjoyed the segment yesterday and wanted to offer his services to help you guys as you work through the data.
Well, that's all right. Okay, but we got a guy who can do it. But we appreciate the offer. Ben says, gentlemen, as we bid farewell to Adam 12, I have a lot of thoughts and feelings. I only wish we could have more time to roast Adam. I really do hope Blind Scott follows him to his new home, as we all do. I have one looming question. Now that Adam is making the big bucks, what's he going to do with those extra clams? The days of seeking free events or walking the park are over. What will ever he do? Shopping spree at Five Below, estate sales, buy himself a metal detector? Possibilities are endless. Would love your thoughts. Seriously, best of luck, Adam. Though you won't need it, keep rocking the beanie and duck socks. What are duck socks? Oh, those socks with ducks on them.
I'm guessing the extra money will be put toward getting things out of layaway. Finally owning the things from the Coleman rent-to-own stores.
That's right.
Shopping spree at the Salvation Army in Framingham.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just read the Ben one. It's too mean. I can't do that.
What?
Oh, no.
Well, now I'm interested.
Yeah, I kind of am too.
It's your boy Riz. From all of us on the chat, wish 12 good luck, and he won't be missed. STFU 12, we all couldn't help but notice he has no bracelets on today. Why is that?
Oh, I dropped the bracelets a while ago. Thanks for noticing, and thank you for supporting the show. I would like Riz and the Twitch/YouTube fan to know that in my almost 2 years of producing the show, I never, not once ever, looked at any of their comments on the YouTube.
Wow.
Ever.
Wow.
Haven't even wandered over there?
Nope.
Wow. Good for you. That's a healthy outlook.
Robin says, hi, guys. I don't look at YouTube.
Nope.
I really don't.
No, yeah. Fred and I are of the same mind.
And I'm not saying I'm mentally healthy or don't look at things, but I do not look at YouTube.
Yeah.
There's been times I've gotten far too into like looking about things about myself. I'm better about it now, but I don't look at YouTube ever. Robin says, hi, guys. I'm legitimately sad that Adam is leaving the show.
Oh.
I think he's been such a great addition, and the chemistry between everyone has been fantastic. I wish him the best of luck in his next job, but I'll definitely miss hearing him on the show. But I hope a bullet doesn't miss him on his way home. No, I put that in. She didn't put that. It says best regards, Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
No,
This is a question I want to ask Beaton right now.
All right, let me get this mic up. You're up.
All right. Yep. This is an email from Dave. Why do they call him Adam 12? Because he killed those 12 radio stations.
True.
Also, side question, is Adam 12 his real name or is 12 a nickname? I've always wondered that, and now that he's leaving, I'd like to know. Ryan, do you know why he's called Adam 12?
No, but I know that there's like an old TV show called Adam 12.
There you go.
Finally.
Very
So
good,
you deduced it, or at least you figured that out. We're probably now I never watched Adam 12 like really.
No,
I knew
I've
what
never
it
seen
was.
I saw the movie.
Yeah.
That was a movie, Adam 12. Or no, forget it. I thought I got confused with the Aykroyd movie where he did the Dragnet. So
Same as
that
you,
was a
Hardy.
good movie.
Aware of the show, but never watched
my
it.
bad.
really good.
I can't believe I don't remember.
Yeah.
This is about Rossini, and it's interesting in that. Fred, why do you keep saying Diana Rossini is very talented and good on the mic? You know full well that's not true. She might have an interesting story about the Vrabel thing, but that would have to come out with someone else interviewing her, or she could write a book. But the idea is somehow she would parlay it in some sort of media career going forward is crazy to me. She's humorless and boring on the mic. You've heard that crap podcast of hers. You made a great sport of her at that point on several occasions. I guess maybe I'm saying very talented in the hopes that she will do an interview, and maybe that's me willing it into existence. But she's not it's not ridiculous that she could.
She has charisma. She has a personality, and we were going back and watching clips and listening to clips of her on with Beetle and Zoe at the Super Bowl. No, she's a good guest. I do think she's good on the mic. We goofed on the podcast like we goof on virtually every podcast because that was bad. Most of them are bad, and it has nothing to do with her personally at all. No, I think in terms of like a presenter and as an on-air sports personality, she's better than most. So from that regard, I don't think you're trying to pump her up, Fred. Just in an effort to get her to do a tell-all interview. I think she's fine. That and Bert, who is pretty critical of most things or is honest about things when assessing people's work, says she's done good work. So he just said that earlier this morning.
All right. So, and finally, David says, all my friends and family are big Patriots fans and are not one of them cares a single iota about this whole Mike Vrabel thing. It's actually the opposite. People have told me they shut off the radio when you guys or anyone else on the radio talk about it. It's way too over talked about. I tend to mute the radio a lot the times I hear it as well. So from my own experience, 100% of people don't care. I guess the real number is closer to 75 to 80% or something, but still, nobody really cares to hear him apologize. He doesn't have to apologize. No one said that. Or say he regrets denying it. Dan is right on this one. Dave, although your source work is very, very intense and thorough, you do recall.
I believe they call that anecdotal evidence.
You do recall that was fodder of late night hosts. That was something that was garnering millions and millions of views
every major
online. You do realize that people that have never in a million years heard of Mike Vrabel and certainly never heard of Diana Rossini were invested in this whole thing. You do realize that at his introductory OTA press conference, he was asked 4 questions about it. You do realize that he missed day 3 of the NFL draft. You might not care, but just because you don't care doesn't mean that it's not a story.
And if anything we did were prompted by fear of criticism, the criticism we would receive by not talking about this story
far outweighs.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I'm sorry that you have to use the mute button on your radio that everybody famously knows about and exists and uses the mute button on a radio.
Yeah.
That wasn't a tell at all.
No, but it's just the thing is that, like, I get it. Like, you're a super Pats fan, but the idea that it's not a story is ludicrous. I mean, it's a huge story. It was a massive story. It's the biggest NFL story of the offseason. I mean, it's
not even close.
Yeah, so what about that story couldn't you find to be interesting too? It involved the New York Times. It involved a Super Bowl head coach. It involved scandal. It had 8 legs to it because people kept digging and finding new stuff. What about that?
Yeah, you had the vehement denials from both sides that made them look bad to start with.
It was, I'm not making it up.
Yeah.
Like, it was a huge story.
No, it's
the same thing with, like, the thing with Belichick. Like, it wasn't a story that was dating Jordan Hudson. No, it wasn't a story. They were just on CBS this morning. No, it wasn't a story at all. It just, again, was something that Howard Stern and Jimmy Kimmel and, like, whoever were all talking about. It's just, right. It's the world-renowned sports guy Howard Stern has talked about both Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel, and yes, of course, it's because he usually breaks down June baseball, and he took a break from that to talk about it.
Such a tired narrative that because we're on sports radio, we get buried, in our own little corner of the world, and you really don't know what's going on outside your little, thimble full of information. This both of those stories were huge everywhere. Mainstream media, sports radio, so-called, the old gray lady, the New York Times, all of these, Wall Street Journal, all of these publications.
It was a big story.
Yes.
Suffice it to say. Yes. Now, will it be a big story in October? No, but it's a big story. All right, we'll be back after the headlines. We'll just say goodbye to Adam and we're never going to see him again. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
We know what you're thinking. What could I possibly have missed from the show? It's time for The Stack on Toucher and Hardy.
Hey, we are Toucher and Hardy. And are we doing one last one of these?
Yeah, we'll run through a couple of these.
12, you get off on Fridays before we're off the air, right?
I think so.
I think the job's almost done at 9, right?
I know they kick off 2 hours commercial free at like 9:15, but I think I do some breaks in there.
All right, well, suffice it to say, you'll be done by now.
I would think so, yes.
Maybe every Friday you come and still do this.
Listen, I'm open to it. Absolutely. If you guys want to have me, I'd be happy to.
No, we don't want to have you, Adam.
No,
that's right.
Sorry, I meant to. Come along. I hit the wrong button.
I can't even post that the bit from 8 because there was too much music in it. Oh, speaking of, so I don't want to mess up this. So I got a different. We'll do this as the background music, Hardy, as you asked me about my weekend.
All right. Well, you don't get the new paycheck yet, so you're still looking for free things to do this weekend. How about the 41st annual Mayfair on the streets of Harvard Square? Ooh. Experience food inspired by cultures from all over the world, one-of-a-kind gifts and crafts, music, of course, entertainment, and dance. Of course, admission is free starting tomorrow.
That sounds like a no-brainer.
All right.
George, it doesn't anger you, the elites at Harvard walking in the same steps as you?
Oh, are you talking to me or George?
No, George looks like a little Michael Hurley.
Oh, he does. You got the Michael Hurley.
Look at that.
Today, man. Yeah.
How about the free ferry weekend? Celebrate Boston Harbor Islands.
What? You can get tricks for free?
Wow. Opening weekend with a free trip to George's Island.
Oh, I like George's Island, especially for free.
Is it small?
Does it like wrestling?
How many belts are on it?
Of baseball cards.
Is it upside down?
Is it an island of the people?
Moving on.
Does it miss shifts occasionally?
There is a...
he didn't know it was his.
Malden Porch Fest.
Oh, boy.
I'm playing Malden Porch Fest.
Of course you
Thanks
are.
for bringing it up. You can see me and my jazz combo playing at Idle Hands Craft. We will be playing on the patio of Idle Hands. You see, a patio porch, close enough. That
sounds like a
Commercial
corporate
Street,
sitch.
going on at
not in the vibe.
They're an independent brewery.
Whatever, they make money.
Brewery. And I'll be playing there at 2:00 tomorrow, Saturday.
2:00 for
live jazz.
Now, for how long will you be? It's going to be nice and rainy and cold.
Yes,
50 degrees, windy and rain tomorrow.
So if you go out to see Adam and there's no one there, just know it's the weather.
It's just the weather, not the music. That's what we're saying.
12, we're going to miss
How
you.
long are you going to play?
90 minutes set.
90 minutes. That's a long time.
Last couple weekends ago, we did like 3 hours.
Jeez.
I mean, break in between, but. Guys, thank you. Truly. Before I came down here, we talked about this, and you both said, just come down and do the show. It's going to be a blast, and you were absolutely right. I can't think of anything more enjoyable or satisfying than doing radio with my friends every day, and I'm going to miss it. I love you guys.
So long, farewell, I'll be there saying goodnight.
I'll say it, Adam. We love you too.
I love you, Adam. Good luck. Congratulations, and we'll see you every day anyway.
Yeah,
so.
Good luck.
I was happy, and Adam can tell you this. I was happy that
Yes.
I get to still see you every morning.
Yes.
So that's the most important thing. Well, Adam, congratulations. Like Hardy said, and we wish you the best. And it's been great working with you. It's a little sad that you're not going to be with us anymore, but listen, more money, you get to be back on the air and do what you love. That's all that matters. All right. That'll do it for us. We will be back on Monday without the dead weight. All right. We'll see you. Have a great weekend. Bye.